welcome again to the wellness cooking segment. Today we're putting it out on Facebook Live, as you can all see. We're down here in the G-Bond kitchen. Today we're going to be doing another one of our food bag recipes, and we're going to be doing a soup. Now, soups are great things that you can put together, especially on a rainy day like today, when you got the whole family home, all the kids running around. It's easy. You can throw a big pot of soup together and just let it go for a long time and always fill it up. If you need some more, you can always add some more stock or some more vegetables just to make sure that there's enough for everybody. So getting started today, we're going to do like a chicken and vegetable soup with some rice in there. As you see, we got just some beans. You can use any color of beans that you want, whatever you have at home. We have some canned vegetables that we went ahead and rinsed off just to get rid of some of that canned flavor and a lot of the extra salt on there. And we also have some canned peas here, which we rinsed and desalted as well. And we have some rice. And for spices today, we're going to just season it up with some bay leaf, some black pepper, and some oregano. So to get started, we're going to go ahead, get our pot heated up a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and start the soup off the base with just some fresh onion. Fresh onion's good. Sauteing it up is a good way to start developing some flavor. And we're going to go ahead and cook it up first, just so you develop different layers of flavor. Adding ingredients at different times in the cooking will help you develop different flavors in the final dish. Let's get these chopped up. So when you're cooking, developing the flavors it's a good idea. It'll help your final product come out better as opposed to doing everything all at once. So like today we're making soup, and you could just go ahead and throw everything all in the pot and boil it. But if you go ahead and throw the different ingredients in at different times, you'll get different flavors out of the ingredients. So to get started, we're going to go ahead, throw about a tablespoon of oil. You can use olive oil or canola oil. I'd say just go ahead, stay away from butter or lard or anything like that. And go ahead and get our onions up in there. Go ahead and get those stirred up. Now these you're going to want to go ahead and stir until they start to brown. You don't have to stir constantly. You can just move them periodically just so they start to brown, and that's just going to bring out all the sugar in there, and that'll start caramelizing, and it's also going to get rid of a lot of the excess water that's in the onion. And it's going to, getting rid of that water, it's just going to go ahead and concentrate that onion flavor in there and bring that onion flavor out more than it was without it. So now that we're starting to see a little brown form on there, we're going to go ahead and toss our bay leaves in, and our pepper, and our oregano. We'll go ahead and stir those around a little bit. Let those toast off and let the oils come out of there. And those as well, heating up your spices and letting them toast off a little bit first helps concentrate all that flavor in there and all the natural oils that are in those herbs and spices. And you're bringing them back to life a little bit. So while that's going, we're going to go ahead and put our chicken up in here. Go ahead, if you're using the canned chicken, you're going to want to go ahead and break it up a little bit. Depending on if you want like big huge chunks of chicken or have it really broken down, it's going to depend on how much you break it up. Now we got that going. We'll go ahead and we're going to throw in about half a cup of the peas. We're going to throw in a can of mixed vegetables. You can use whatever kind of mixed vegetables you have. frozen ones work great as well. And then we're going to throw in about half a can of beans up in there. There we go. We're going to go ahead and stir it up and make sure we're going to spread around all that flavor that we got from the onions and the herbs. We want to make sure it's all over the, coats all the vegetables and everything. Okay, so now at this point, we're going to go ahead and today we're going to throw in our liquid. And today we're going to use a mix that has some low sodium chicken stock. And then we're going to throw in like about a cup of water. We'll turn that up, bring it to a nice boil. And get it going. If you don't have the chicken stock, you can use all water. Or if you don't want it to be too watered down, you can go ahead and use the chicken stock. Whatever you have, whatever's available to you. Okay, so now that we got this in here, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to a boil. And just to make it a little heartier, I'm going to go ahead and add some rice to it. Now this here, I got some brown rice that I already had cooked off. You can go ahead and if you want, you can use uncooked rice and let it cook in the soup, and that way that rice is just going to suck up all the flavor out of the soup. But if you're going to do that, then you're definitely going to want to add a lot more of the cooking liquid, just because that rice is going to suck it all up, and you do want it to be a soup, and you don't want it to be a chicken and rice dish. So there we go, where you go ahead and bring it to a boil. And then you can go ahead, turn it down, and let it simmer. And like I said earlier, you can go ahead and simmer it for a long time on real low. And the longer you cook it, the more the flavor is going to develop and combine. And this will be a great thing for you to use at home. Like I said, it's quick and easy for you to throw together. You can use any kind of canned vegetables that you have at home. Just make sure you rinse them off beforehand, and you're ready to go. And then once you're all done, you can go ahead and serve it up with a salad or maybe some garlic bread or something. And you got yourself a nice balanced meal. And you're ready to go. So there you go. You guys can check out this recipe and more here on our Facebook page at GBON or at our webpage. Thank you and have a great day.